world of YouTube by request. I was asked to do this, and I did do one video, I believe, on this. I was supposed to go and do further videos, but I just got distracted, pulled away from it. But now that I'm back into it, oh man, do I have some thoughts, theories, ideas. I still got to do the mapping on this. Of course, they were found by the trail that they were walking on, and I believe it was near some railroad tracks and a bridge of a railroad track. Of course, sadly to say, these two were murdered. I would like to start off with the moment of silence. Give my deepest respect to the family, parents, friends. But of course, no one should endure this type of brutal murder. So it says in the story they go on to get dropped off at this particular trail. It was midwinter February. This picture, I guess February 13th, was snapped before the murder. And in a way, I'm kind of glad that I got back on this, because now they have a different sketch of a person. And before I get into that, I mean, looking at these railroad tracks, I can say, man, someone had a very dark mind. It's just like these dark-looking, as I was saying, as dark as these tracks look, only one could imagine what was going to happen that day. And I think this person must have had a lot of time on his hands. It'd be very interesting to know what lurks within this guy's mind, huh? Scumbag. Anyways, as I was saying, so there's a new sketch. But what was wrong with the old sketch? Let's do some verification. First start off with this guy, which I believe they said he was a stepfather at the time. I don't know if he's the father, but I think it's stepfather. And this, I believe, is the video I worked on, because the sketch damn it, Batazzi, no, I forget that word. But as you can see, looking at this face, then again they have this hat. In some ways, in some of the features, I mean, I could almost say he could pass for that guy. But there's a new sketch. And when I did look at, I did get a good picture. Supposedly, I don't get this case though. The girls were shooting pictures, and I think they even got a picture of the guy. But yet he didn't take the phone. I mean, for one, he probably didn't even know they were taking pictures. Or two, he just didn't give a damn about the phones or if he got caught. But the way he hit his face, I can say, yeah, he might have been knowing he was getting pictures taken at, but all in all, I don't think he did. But I mean, like I said, with the space between the eyes here, right here, there, and then you got that little indent, that little line that goes across. As you can see, wait a minute, that little line that goes across there, there. I mean, that's what kind of made me think, Of course, the eyebrows don't match up. But, due to the fact that I got to see the picture, now they got a second. This is the new one. The article I was just in, this picture will come up. And I think it was 3 years after the crime that this came up. So here we have a new sketch, which don't resemble nothing of this guy. The nose is different. The eyes are different. Of course, there's no big stretch in between. Even the lips are different. Because for the simple fact, this guy's lip... Oh, come on, you jerk. This guy's lips go straight across. This one goes in like a upside down U. Clearly see. Like his mouth goes down frowning. So these are just sketches though. Also notice the hair. Now this guy over here got some little curly locks. This one also got some curls. Look at the hairline. And quite frankly, this guy's got a full head of hair. This guy, not so much. Can't tell because of the hat. And I think I know what confused this hat. Because now, here is the picture of the man shot that day. And to me, that looks like they have a sweatshirt over here. That over there looks like a windbreaker, for one. Two, see this man's hairline right there. And it looks like it almost gets parted right there. Parted. So, I'm looking, gets parted to the left. And you can clearly see, it looks like it might be shaved on the side. Right there. Looks like he almost got bedhead. It looks like it's sticking up right there. So I don't know if this guy maybe had somewhat like a mullet. But the big thing is it looks like a bald spot right there. It's parted, but it looks like a bald spot. And the main thing out of this whole picture is where's this man's curly hair? There's no curls in it. It looks all straight. And just by looking at that face, man, I think if I was to ever come across this guy, I might, and if he would wear that specific jacket, windbreaker, and have still that hair line, I think I could be able to recognize that face. But it and I can just see how they got the hat mixed up off the first sketch. Yeah, it does look like the form of that hat. But it ain't. That's a hairline. You can plainly see it. And for them to come up with this sketch, for that face, and then this sketch, that sketch don't look nothing like it. And I forgot to put that one on the side of that face, but I'm not even going to do that, because it don't look nothing like the picture. This hair is like, if you let this grow more, it'd come out to be an afro. I'm not saying he's black, but that puffy type of hairstyle. This guy don't have a puffy type of hairstyle. It is literally drawn down. I mean, it kind of does look like he's got that frowning lip, like this, on that face here. But it's so goddamn blurry, man. It sucks them girls didn't take a better picture. But seeing this man coming along the tracks behind you, who would be able to take a clear picture? You're starting to get thoughts through your head and thinking, what the hell is this guy? Oh man, I can just only imagine what them poor girls went through. And being in this picture, the guy does look like he's pretty big. To me, I could say he looks like he's in his late 20s, maybe early 30s. But I can tell by just looking at that picture, he's a man with nothing better to do. Now they say in that article that I cut off from that it might be a local person sitting amongst us, they say. They just ain't got a conscience. And obviously no fear of getting caught. Because it's been this long, they must have very well enjoyed it. They've been planning that killing for a long time. Now, whether or not he's a stalker, that's tough to say. Whether or not he saw these two girls throughout the town, became obsessed, that's a possibility. And if they did rightfully walk this trail a lot, which as it says in the story, they got dropped off at this trail, they must have walked it a lot. This person must have been watching them, stalking them. Finally said, one day, now I'm gonna do it. But like I say, curly hair over here, kind of wavy, curly hair there. This guy don't have no curls. But he does look like a lost soul, boy. He does look like someone that had no time on his hands. And obviously wanted to try something to see if he can get away with it. And so far it worked. But if he hasn't changed his hairstyle, and I don't know if anybody's from this area, you need to find that dirty blonde hair. And I swear, man, it looks like it's parted to the left. All the way up. Got that little bald spot at top. Now, whether or not he cut his hair, shaved it bald, I noticed with bald-headed men like me, in all seriousness, but finding out my bald spot back here. Of course, my brother has a bald spot. You shave that head, that bald spot, yeah, you get the prickies all around it when your hair grows back in. And of course the bald spot stays bald, right? No hair, no prickies. And if he did shave, if you can find that bald spot, or that hairdo right there, which is clearly just parted, or even laid down straight. If he's a local, I'm sure people, if they can put an eye on him, even look for that windbreaker. I'm sure he can be found and caught. But other than that, I want to look more on this. I'm going to do some mapping. Of course, this is a fan that wanted me to check this out. Thank you for being loyal. The fans are what make my channel great. Because without fans, where the hell am I going? But so far, that's my analysis on this story. Both sketches are nothing. Right there, both of them. That is not that guy. And this guy's chin goes straight down, then over. This guy's face is like rounded. Right? Rounded. You can see it clearly, like rounded. It does not go how that other guy's face goes. He might have like a big, like maybe one of them dent chins, I might say, but like I say, the picture's so blurry, you can't. But the dent chin and one of them little dent chins, it does stick out a little bit. But that could be the jacket, or the windbreaker, or something. But yeah, he doesn't have that, doesn't look like he has that chin that goes down like this. Then over, then up. It's like it's rounded. But sad story. Sick individuals. Sick world we live in. So I mean, hopefully people are going to look for that in that town with that hairline if anybody sees this. Because these two girls do deserve justice. I can only imagine what people are going through right now, family, friends, on this loss. No, it sucks to say, but here today, gone tomorrow. Do not take life for granted. There's always that one sick piece of shit stalking. I wish someone could be a vigilante and stalk them. Until that next video, I'm going to come out with a couple more of these. I got to do some, like I said, some mapping. Take a look into this town. Hell, maybe even I'll look on Google Maps. Because I know Google Maps, when you do like the street view, maybe I should try that. Yeah. Sometimes you get a person that comes up, or they blur the face out. But I could be looking for the clothes or maybe the hair. If the hair ain't blurred out like the face, maybe I can make a look into that. But till that next video, the world is sick. Wish all these people would just drop dead that do this stuff. Just drop dead. Out.